Welcome to Bangletown, as in the Bengalis. So, question of the day, ladies and gentlemen, do you believe that the Iftar that took place in Trafalgar Square, Sadiq Khan got everyone together and we heard the Muslim prayer of London? I've heard that PMQs today, that the Prime Minister is kind of slagging off people for talking out against it and saying this is all what makes England great. I tend to disagree on that one. I don't believe the Muslim prayer should be screamed in such a place as Trafalgar Square, because it's a landmark for the British people, and I just find it a little bit insulting. So that's what we're going to be talking about a little today. The big thing that happened with Sadiq Khan, yeah, and you've got Starmer saying this is all about our traditional British values. I'm sorry, my friend, but England's a Christian nation. Even though the Green Party wants to remove the Church of England, that's never ever going to happen. And I want to add, for all of those saying this is about inclusivity and diversity, if you look at the videos of Trafalgar Square when they had the prayers and everything going on, how comes there wasn't any women there? I mean, the person that's in question here that's being called out by the government and various Muslim MPs is, I believe it's Nick Timothy is the guy that's being called out, because he said, you know, about the Islamic takeover. I don't think we're quite there yet, but I think it's en route, and it's a display of dominance in London. For the British Prime Minister to say this is all about British values, I just cannot get my head around it. I really can't. Is the grooming gangs part of British values as well? So how do you feel England is at the moment? Just your personal opinion.
It's not in the best state it's ever been. Not really. I'm not enjoying the way it's going. I'm not enjoying what it means for my kids. There's the feeling in the country's changed. Yeah. When you speak to people, when you walk around, interactions with people, it's just difficult. Everyone dislikes each other.
So the Prime Minister is calling for the sacking of Nick Timothy by Kemi Badenoch. Sacking. Yet he's covering up child abuse. He's complicit in covering up child abuse and refusing to investigate the grooming gangs in this country. But he wants someone else fired for words on Twitter. The geezer ain't got a fucking clue. So, ladies and gentlemen, the question I've got for all of you, should Kemi Badenoch fire Nick Timothy? I don't believe so, because if the government can get away with all the lies and crap that they're doing, why should someone else be fired for less? And I've just read on X as well that the Home Office has just announced that there's more than 200 planned trips of migrants coming into the UK this summer. That's just the stuff that's been announced, so there's going to be more. What are they doing about it? Nothing. And I'm sick of keep talking about it, but here we are. He can blame other people, never take responsibility, but he's the Prime Minister, and it's down to him to do something about what's going on in this country, and he's doing nothing, and I'm sick of saying it. So we're going to be heading towards Chinatown now, because I'm in need of food and substance. So if you're watching this video, you can go and watch the live stream of us having Chinese and having a waffle. We're heading towards Brick Lane, which is a very world famous place in London. Can't beat a bit of scaffolding, can you? Used to do that when I was younger, till I fell off down Oxford Street. Yeah, that's a true story. I fell off, done my back in. I think realistically a lot of people in this country, especially in London, English people, are concerned about the dynamic change that's happened over the last 20 years. And there clearly is a huge, significant change. It makes me kind of come across a little bit hateful, and it's not. It's just that I'm in England. I'm not bothered by anyone else. I'm not, offended. I don't feel threatened or anything like that. But it does beg the question. It feels a bit strange that I'm walking around London, which is England, and it doesn't feel like London, and it doesn't look like London in certain parts. And that's just a fact. That's not hateful. It's just stating a fact. Got Barbel, Madhubon, Digicom, oh dear. All of these good old traditional English venues. So for those of you that thought I was crazy, right, this is London, right? London, okay? Look at what that says up there. Can you read that? Welcome to Bangletown, as in the Bengalis. Bangletown. You just have to laugh or you'll go mad. Don't get me wrong, you get some of the most beautiful women in the country from here, because I do love me an Indian and Asian woman. But honestly, if you're walking through here and I didn't tell you, I don't think any of you would realise this is London, right? I've just seen another comment from Nigel Farage over on X about today, and he says, young, brilliant British minds are being replaced by goat herders from Afghanistan. That's going to go down well, ain't it?